Hello friends, today we will discuss inner harmony. Apparently a couple of days ago it was inner harmony and I like to have a go on it. Hi there, it's Juliana from Unity of Consciousness. We will help you to achieve some self-awareness and spiritual growth, and also will help you to relax and meditate through our meditation and relaxation videos. So as I said, I like to discuss inner harmony. There is a lot of information on internet about how to achieve harmony. There's a lot of counseling services in different places, of course, depending where you are from and where you're listening to this video. But there is a lot of counseling about inner harmony. However, I like to take my own go on it, and I like to discuss it how I understand and have an understanding with you. So inner harmony is the achievement of harmony with oneself. So, and it goes through a lot of process to accept it, especially if you come from Western societies, and we understand a lot of things completely different from the Eastern societies. No offense to anybody in here. However, well, this is the truth. There's a lot of things that we kind of do differently. So inner harmony, as I said, is the acceptance, the love, the achievement of harmony with oneself. It goes through a lot of processes, but my understanding would be the self-acceptance, which is the first point, according to me and according to what I've read and what I know about inner harmony. Self-acceptance, and also acceptance of time and space, or time and space. So self-awareness. So let's discuss each point. So self-awareness. Self-awareness is when we understand that in here we're for a reason. We've got a mission. We come in here to learn things, to learn experiences, etc., etc. So the consciousness expresses itself in a material world, which is us, along with a lot of other beings, such as animals, plants, etc., etc. And we come in here for a teaching or for a learning experience. So we're to be taught or to learn things in here. So make no mistake, we all have got a mission in here. We didn't come in here just to eat, take medication, or drink. We come in here to learn something. Now, self-acceptance. So we all come in different shapes, skins, faces, etc., etc. You're within a family. We're all different. So don't expect that everybody is the same or look the same. So we're shorter, we're taller, we're a bit more chubby, we're a bit more skinnier. Doesn't matter. We do laborers jobs, or we do high government jobs, or whatever. We've got businesses, or we're laborers. It doesn't matter. You have to accept, or we have to accept who we are. Once we are aware that we have got to learn something, and then we all are different, we have to accept that. We have to love and learn to love that. So everything, as I said, is different. Now, what's more important for me, and what's more interesting for me, not important because they are all important. Self-awareness is important, self-acceptance is very, very important, but what's interesting for me is the acceptance of time-space. What does that mean? The acceptance of time and space. So you have to accept you have to accept as they are, all your surroundings, that the space, all your surroundings, or your family surroundings, or your friends' surroundings, your work surroundings, and all of that. It doesn't mean that you have to bend to everything and every abuse or everything. It doesn't have to be that, but you have to accept as is and move on. Okay, you have to accept, learn from it if you have been abused, etc., etc. But we're not going to go on to abuse and all that. But the acceptance of space in this case, you have to accept, learn from it. You don't bend to it. If for example, if it was abuse, but you learn from experiences always. We all have experienced some sort of abuse at some stages, either at work or in the street, etc., etc. But what do? You can't change everything. You can't change everybody. You accept as is. Don't subject yourself to abuse, but you move on. You learn and you move on. And acceptance of time as is. What does it mean? Okay, so the most important thing for the acceptance of time is to live in the now, to enjoy the now. Don't live in the past, don't live in the future. You live the now. You learn from the past because you can't go and change the past. Whatever has happened to you in the past, you can't. The problem is, what do you do? How do you move on from the past? If you continue to go and live in the past, you become a victimized person to your past and to yourself. There's no point of living in the past. Okay? There's no point of being a victim. You were a victim, but victimizing yourself. Continue to be a victim. It's gonna get nothing to you. Absolutely nothing. Not even the sympathy. People lose sympathy eventually. They'll lose sympathy. They say, oh, okay. So you were a victim. We feel sorry for you. Now it's time for you to move on, to do something with your life. Don't live in the past. You can't change the past. You can't go back and change the past. It's not possible. Live in the now. Also, you can't live in the future with anxiety. Okay, you can't. Because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. It doesn't matter what plans have you got for the future. You plan your future. You plan it in long term and in short term as well. But you cannot know what's going to happen in the future. And you shouldn't be stressed out about what is going to happen in the future. Because the future, it's still there. It hasn't come yet. You just have to go from the present to the future. That's why they say always live in the now. Enjoy the now. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, because there'll be one day, and when we lose eventually everybody, we're getting old, and at the end of our lives, on earth, we're going to say, what did we learn? What did we do? If we have got nothing to show for it, if we have learned anything, it is the saddest story of all. It is very, very, very sad. If we come in here and we can't learn, or we don't want to learn anything, it's the saddest story in the entire world. So, about the future, it's like you get into the car and want to go from your point A to a point B, and it's night, it's dark, and you get into the car and you turn your headlights on. Okay, so you know that you're in point A, and then you're gonna go in point B. But from point A to point B, you don't know what's gonna happen. You might hit a cat, or let's say a tree has fallen. You don't know that, okay? But you can't go anxious, because as you go from point A to point B, and as you go from the present to the future, you will take it every 200. If you were in the car with your headlights on, you only will see the next 200 meters with the headlights on. And when you go to the future, okay, from the present point, you only will see the today, the now, the minute. And then you see the next minute, which will be the now for the next minute, and on and on and on. But you don't know what's going to happen in the future. You always know the now. So live in the now. So I'm just going to close it up and just to recap again. So today we've spoken about inner harmony. So there's a lot of teachers in there, a lot of gurus who will teach you inner harmony, but it stacks for me, or what it has stuck for me is self-awareness, self-acceptance, and the acceptance of time, space. And if you want to have a meditation or relaxation day, watch our videos of meditation and relaxation. And if you want some more spiritual growth, you have come to the right place. My name is Juliana from Unity of Consciousness. You stay wonderful and enlightened. Thank you so much.